the amount of nature we have here in New York City, I would say is very minuscule. It's mostly concrete. So we have small amounts of green spaces spread throughout the city. And they're really important because we don't see the ecosystem services they're providing to us or the natural services they're providing to us, but it's there. And it's something we can't always appreciate, but when you can give people an in-depth look to it, they appreciate it on a grander scale. My name is Harry Aguilar, and I'm an urban park ranger with New York City Parks and Recreation. We have three primary focuses, one of which is education. That's like the biggest one. So Parks' mission is to connect New Yorkers to the natural world. Another one is we enforce rules and regulations, so there is a law enforcement aspect to it. And then the last one would be we do animal rescues as well. So anytime there's an injured animal or sick in the parks or the city, we're usually the people they reach out to. I grew up in Richmond Hill, Queens, which is where we are right now. And growing up, I lacked a lot of environmental education. And I know for me, it's important to try to influence that on the children of New York City, because if we get them while they're young, we can instill this as a practice for them as they grow older and older, and it'll give them tools they need to also help preserve our green space, expand our green space, and keep it going for generations to come.
Ranger Harry is great at connecting with the community and a wide variety of patrons here in the parks. I could see he really goes out of his way to be very friendly to both his coworkers and the public. And I can tell he has a very keen attention to detail in his day-to-day duties.
I can say my biggest motivator is trying to interact with people. And then I feel like every time most people try to educate somebody, we take a more formal approach. Whereas I get to be a little informal in the education, and if I can just relate it to them, it helps push for greater things. And then just being able to connect with people on small things around the park is something that it's a learning experience on both ends. They gain something and I gain something. So it makes it like a special moment, and it's kind of what keeps my drive for work, at least, and it keeps me pushing. You know, if I can get genuine reactions from folks as I'm teaching them something, and you can see they're really appreciating it, and they start asking you questions, then you know they're really taking something from it.
Harry's never caught off guard. He's always ready. Something comes up, he reacts quickly. He's very observant, very keen. Very aware of his surroundings. Harry's very good at resolving situations with the public too. I think he stands by the ideals, right? That we're here to connect with people and connect them to the parks in a way that's beneficial, that's good.
I'm here to serve the public. So I'm here to help them. I'm here to help them enjoy their experience in parks. And the park is a beautiful thing. The ones we have to offer here. Like Forest Park is the one I'm based out of, and I love it here. I had this growing up kind of as my backyard, because we don't have a real backyard in the city, growing up in the city. So if you can get people to appreciate it and really come out, you don't want them to have a bad experience, because you want them to keep coming, you want them to keep visiting, and you want to share what you experience here with other folks as well. So I want them to keep coming back, so I try to make it as a joyful experience for them as it is for me when I'm off duty and I'm here in the parks.